Good evening, Mangalore. You're tuned into Daily News Podcast, your prime source for local insights and beyond. Today's stories will take you from the heart of our community to the broader national stage, covering everything that matters. Let's dive into the news that shapes our world.
In Mangaluru, the District Congress Committee organized a protest against the soaring prices of fuel and cooking gas. The protest, led by party workers and leaders, saw them marching from Ambedkar Circle to the clock tower with firewood and empty gas cylinders in hand. The gathering in front of the mini Vidhana Sada saw District Congress Chief Harish Kumar, former Minister Ramanatha Rai, and others speaking out against the union government for burdening the common man with increased fuel and LPG prices. Notable figures like former MLA J.R. Lobo, along with party leaders Padmaraj R., Inayat Ali, and Belthangadi were also present at the protest.
In a concerning incident, a 24-year-old volleyball coach named Syed from Karkala has been arrested by Belthangadi police for allegedly harassing a 17-year-old student through inappropriate mobile messages. The accused faces charges under the POCSO Act for sending distressing messages to the minor. Syed was tracked down and assaulted by activists from a Hindu organization in Ujjira before being handed over to the police. Disturbingly, obscene photos and videos were found on Syed's phone, including images of other young women. Responding to the minor's complaint, a POCSO case was registered, leading to Syed's arrest and subsequent bail. In a twist, a counter-complaint has been filed against Prajwal from Ujjiri and over 10 others for allegedly assaulting Syed. The investigation is ongoing in this distressing case.
In a recent development, Union Minister of State for Railways and Jal Shakti, V. Somanna, has directed railway authorities to not enforce the removal of sacred threads, Janavara, and mangalsutras from candidates for the Indian Railways Nursing Superintendent Recruitment Exam. This decision comes after widespread outrage over a circular prohibiting religious symbols inside examination centers. Mangaluru MP Kaptwam Brijesh Chowda flagged this issue and, after discussion with Minister Somanna, announced on social media that the directive has been revoked. However, Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar criticized the original order, stating that while preventing malpractice is important, forcing candidates to remove sacred items is unacceptable. This controversy echoes incidents during recent Karnataka CET exams, where students were asked to remove sacred threads, leading to backlash and subsequent apologies from authorities. The situation has sparked PILs, human rights complaints, and debates over perceived inconsistencies in handling religious symbols during exams.
A young Areca merchant named Sawad, 20, from Bakrabel Nadibailu, was injured after being shot at by unknown assailants at Kajepadavu near Kudupu on the Karnataka-Kerala border. Sawad, who was on his way home, sustained serious leg injuries and has been hospitalized. Police suspect that drug addicts may be behind the attack. The incident occurred late Sunday night when Sawad stopped his bike upon seeing an oncoming vehicle's headlights. Manjeshwar police are currently investigating the case to determine the motive behind the attack.
In Kasargod today, a collision between two private buses left 12 passengers injured. The incident took place on the Bank Road in the town yesterday evening. One of the buses involved was a tourist bus, while the other was operating on the Madhur-Kasargod route. The injured individuals were promptly taken to nearby hospitals for treatment and are currently under medical care.
A man was found dead near Kudupu Bridge in Mangaluru under mysterious circumstances. Police suspect a grievous assault led to the death of the unidentified man. City Police Commissioner Anupam Agarwal urges the public to refrain from spreading rumors about the case. Sources reveal the deceased, aged 35 to 40, was a laborer who had an altercation at a local cricket match before the fatal attack. Senior police officials, including the City Police Commissioner, have visited the scene as investigations continue.
Mangaluru today. Get ready for a revolution in toll collection as Mangaluru's highway system gears up to embrace a GPS-based model. This cutting-edge system, set to launch on May 1st, will replace the existing FASTag setup, offering a more efficient and time-saving toll payment experience. With vehicles equipped with onboard GPS devices monitored through the Global Navigation Satellite System, toll charges will be calculated based on the distance traveled in real time. Goodbye to long queues at toll booths, as this new system aims to reduce traffic congestion and billing errors. Stay tuned for a smoother and more transparent tolling experience on Mangaluru's highways.
In a recent development, the state government has allocated an additional 40 crore for the ongoing Kudupu Riverfront Road project, as informed by Legislative Assembly Speaker and Mangalore MLA UT Kader. This brings the total project cost to 160 crore. The road project will enhance connectivity between Mangalore and areas like Harakala, Pavur, Inoli, and Ranipura, benefiting the residents in these regions. Furthermore, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has approved the construction of the Pavur Ulia hanging footbridge at a cost of 12 crore, pending cabinet approval. Additionally, 200 crore has been allocated for sea erosion prevention works along the Karnataka coast, with a proposal for 70 crore to address gaps in the sea protection wall near Manjeshwar and Batpadi. The government has also allotted 1.5 crore to each of the 18 gram panchayats under the Mangalore Assembly constituency for development projects. Moreover, Home Minister G. Parameshwara has assured funding for the completion of the new district prison in Balapuni. In a recent development, Speaker UT Kader confirmed in Mangaluru that a decision has not been made yet regarding the suspension of 18 BJP MLAs for their disruptive conduct during the finance bill discussion in the Legislative Assembly. The MLAs were suspended for 6 months and barred from committee meetings as well. Mr. Kader clarified that he cannot unilaterally lift the suspension and discussions are ongoing. If the MLAs disagree with the suspension, they have the option to approach the court. Additionally, a petition filed by 5 MLAs challenging statements made by Belthangadi MLA Harish Punja outside the Assembly has been referred to the Committee on Privileges for review. Stay tuned for further updates on this developing story. In a strong retort to Pakistan politician Bilawal Bhutto Zardari's provocative statement, AMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi slammed the Pakistan People's Party leader, reminding him of the tragic deaths of his mother, former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto, and his grandfather, ex-President Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Bhutto's remark threatening bloodshed in response to India's suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty was met with criticism across party lines in India. Owaisi condemned Bhutto's rhetoric, highlighting the terrorism that claimed his mother's life and cautioning against nuclear threats. Indian leaders, including Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri and Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, expressed strong disapproval towards Bhutto's statement, emphasizing a firm response to any aggression. The unresolved assassination of Benazir Bhutto in 2007 resurfaced in the context of escalating tensions between the neighboring countries.
Mangaluru, 28th of April, 2025. In a significant development, the custody of Tahawur Rana, a key figure in the 2611 Mumbai attacks case, has been extended by a Delhi court. The NIA custody of the accused has been prolonged for 12 more days. Rana, a 64-year-old Pakistani-origin Canadian businessman, was brought before the special NIA judge amidst tight security, with his face shielded. The NIA has alleged his involvement in a criminal conspiracy, stating that he had discussions with accused David Coleman Headley before the tragic events unfolded in Mumbai. Stay tuned for further updates on this case as it unfolds.
In a bold move, the opposition BJP in Karnataka has approached Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot, urging him to intervene and revoke the suspension of 18 of its MLAs from the Legislative Assembly. The MLAs were suspended for 6 months for alleged indiscipline and disrespect towards the Speaker during a protest on the last day of the Assembly's budget session. The BJP delegation, led by State President B.Y. Vijayendra and Leader of Opposition R. Ashoka, met the governor at Raj Bhavan to submit a memorandum requesting the Speaker to reconsider the suspension. The BJP emphasized that the protest was not intended to show disrespect and that they hold the institution in high regard. The suspended MLAs include prominent leaders such as former Deputy CM C.N. Ashwath Narayan and BJP Chief Whip Dodanaguda Patil. The BJP is urging for the restoration of democratic values and the opportunity for the MLAs to resume their duties as representatives of the people.
In a landmark move, India has sealed a whopping 63,000 crore deal with France for acquiring 26 Rafale M Marine variant fighter jets. This procurement includes 22 single-seater jets and 4 twin-seater trainers, with expected deliveries by 2031. The agreement also covers maintenance, logistical support, and personnel training, with a focus on indigenous component manufacturing under offset obligations, aligning with the Atmanir Bharat initiative. These state-of-the-art naval jets boast top-notch features like Safran Group's landing gears, folding wings, and reinforced undercarriage, aimed at enhancing the Navy's combat capabilities. The newly acquired fleet will operate from INS Vikrant and INS Vikramaditya, replacing the aging MiG-29K aircraft. The Indian Navy looks to thwart maritime threats in the Indian Ocean and uphold regional security. Additionally, plans are in motion to introduce indigenous 5th-gen fighter jets, developed by DRDO, complementing the IAF. This strategic upgrade underscores India's preparedness to counter any potential threats, reinforcing its defense prowess.
In a series of alarming incidents in Thiruvananthapuram, the Kerala Secretariat, Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan's office, and his official residence Cliff House received bomb threats this morning. A bomb squad is currently conducting search operations in the state capital. Alongside this, the Thiruvananthapuram International Airport also faced a bomb threat via email, which authorities later confirmed to be a hoax. Similarly, the past week saw various major institutions in Kerala, like the High Court and District Collectorates, receiving fake bomb threat messages. On April 19th, during a search at the Thiruvananthapuram Collectorate due to a bomb threat, over 70 people were injured by a bee attack after being evacuated from the building. Authorities are on high alert following these incidents. Stay tuned for further updates. In a major development in the investigation of the recent attack in Pahalgam, it has been revealed that the terrorists were using encrypted Chinese messaging apps to communicate with their handlers in Pakistan. These apps, banned in India since the Galwan clashes in 2020, pose a challenge for security agencies due to their sophisticated encryption. Additionally, intelligence sources have identified the presence of a Chinese satellite phone in the area on the day of the attack. The NIA is now leading the efforts to uncover the details of the Pahalgam plot. These encrypted communication tools use advanced technologies like end-to-end encryption, quantum-resistant algorithms, and steganography to avoid detection. China has expressed support for Pakistan, calling for an impartial investigation into the incident and rejecting India's accusations. The two nations have reaffirmed their commitment to regional peace and stability, opposing unilateral actions and promoting mutual respect. This development underscores the complex geopolitical dynamics at play in the region.
In a recent development, folk singer Neha Singh Rathore from Lucknow has landed in hot waters as police have filed a sedition case against her over provocative social media posts. The singer, using her Twitter handle @NehaFolkSinger, allegedly targeted a specific faith community in the aftermath of the tragic Pahalgam incident, where terrorists brutally killed 26 people, most of whom were tourists. The complainant, Abhay Pratap Singh, accused Rathore of inciting religious tensions and harming national unity. Police have taken action under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, citing charges of promoting sectarian animosity and endangering the country's sovereignty. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of spreading hatred and division in a diverse nation like India.
Thiruvananthapuram. Tensions are escalating between India and Pakistan following the Pahalgam terror attack. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor stated the nation is demanding a military response against Pakistan. He highlighted Pakistan's history of denying responsibility for terror attacks in India. Mr. Tharoor suggested a visible military response is imminent, citing past actions post-Uri and Pulwama attacks. He warned Pakistan of a stricter response from India if provoked, amid heightened tensions. Additionally, Mr. Tharoor dismissed inflammatory remarks by Pakistan People's Party chief Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, emphasizing consequences of actions. The meadows of Pahalgam witnessed the deadliest attack post-Article 370's abrogation, with links to a Pakistan-based terror group. India and Pakistan have engaged in retaliatory measures, impacting diplomatic relations. Notably, the Indus Water Treaty has been terminated by India, with Pakistan reciprocating with suspensions of bilateral agreements. Tensions along the line of control persist, indicating a fragile situation in the region.
Tragic incident in Malanayakanakate village, Mandya Taluk, as a makeshift gallery collapsed during a floodlight kabaddi tournament, claiming the life of Papanichar and injuring over 15 people. The tournament, named Sri Bhairava Cup 2025, was organized for youth under 23. The event took a devastating turn on Saturday night when the gallery crumbled, causing chaos and injuries. The injured are receiving treatment at Mandya Institute of Medical Sciences. Our thoughts are with the affected families during this difficult time. Further updates on the incident are pending.
In a significant development, the government of India has taken action against spreading misinformation and provocative content by banning 16 Pakistani YouTube channels. According to government sources, the channels, including Dawn News, Sama TV, Ari News, and Geo News, have been banned for disseminating false narratives against India and its security forces. This decision comes in the wake of the tragic Pahalgam terror incident in Jammu and Kashmir, where 26 tourists lost their lives. The ban aims to curb the spread of communally sensitive content and misinformation. Tensions with Pakistan are on the rise following the attack in Pahalgam, emphasizing the need for such measures to maintain peace and security in the region.
Mangaluru, today, All India Congress Committee President M. Mallikarjun Kharge reaffirmed his party's support to the center in the fight against terrorism. He emphasized the importance of unity for the country, stating that the nation takes precedence over religion and language. Kharge expressed his belief that the country must stay united, regardless of individual leaders. Meanwhile, Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar stressed that protecting the country is the Congress's top priority and that all lives matter. He urged cooperation from the media in promoting peace. Kharge also criticized Prime Minister Narendra Modi for missing the all-party meeting on India's response to the recent Pahalgam attack. Shivakumar stated that the Congress Working Committee will support the Union government's stance on Pakistan. The leaders underscored the need for solidarity and cooperation in the face of national security challenges.
That's all from us today. We sincerely thank you for tuning in. For more details on the stories you've heard and for continuous news coverage, please visit mangaloretoday.com. Subscribing ensures you're always updated. Farewell, until our paths cross again.